Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about repetitive numbers, what they're trying to tell you. So there are messages and meanings in the synchronicities we're experiencing on daily basis. And I want to talk about why you're seeing these numbers, the repetitive numbers, and what they're trying to tell you. There's a message in the synchronicities. There are few combinations that are just more regular than others, and those are 11-11, 2-2-2, 12-12, 10-10, and 3-3-3. So we'll focus on those combinations, and then I will also tell you how can you stay in that vibrational alignment for a whole day long, so the things can manifest much faster, much easily, and with greater flow. So you can experience more flow in your life and you can stay in that alignment. So firstly, the most known, and most people are seeing it, especially people start seeing 11-11 when they start to go through a spiritual awakening. That's where people become aware of it. People start wondering, is there a bigger meaning to that? Is there like a message to it? It's kind of mystical. So number 11, a master number, is representing a vibrational alignment. And it holds within a power to manifest dreams or visions into reality. So when you start seeing number 11-11, it is your sign that you've started to walk a path of an alchemist. It is a long path because we start to learn how to work with energy, we start to learn how to manifest things, how to use our minds, how to focus our minds. So it's like a beginning of the journey. But the second message to it is that you're on the right path. So let's say if you're at the beginning of your spiritual awakening and you've started seeing 11-11 all over the place, it's your sign that you've started waking up your true power, your authentic power of creation, like a power of a creator, of a co-creator of this reality, of this world. And if you're walking through that spiritual awakening for a while now, it's always your reminder that you're on the right path. So doesn't matter where you're seeing it or how it was shown to you, it's your reminder that you're on the right path. So also this video can be your manifestation that you're on the right path. So make sure that you do the things that are resonating with you and that you always follow the things that resonate with you, because that's what is leading us into a greater alignment. But we need to make sure that sometimes things we are the most afraid of can the most resonate with us. You know, sometimes there may be scary ideas we may experience, but those ideas truly resonate with us. So don't follow fear, always follow that intuitive sensation that is kind of guiding you towards where you need to be. Never follow fear, except when it comes to something that may be dangerous for your physical body, right? Then another synchronicity, 2-2-2. It is deeply connected with your abundance situation. What's your perception about abundance? How you see yourself when you're thinking about abundance? It is a sign to expect a great amount of abundance in your life. But when we're talking about abundance, we're not talking about financial abundance, even though it is connected to financial abundance as well. But we're talking about the vibration of abundance. Expect abundance in your life. Expect that rise of energy of abundance in your life. Because number 2 is associated with stability, right? And as we're living in a world of duality, stability is necessary in order to firstly feel safe, and then to get into a state where we become creative, right? Once we feel safe, we become creative. And creativity comes from abundance. we can only be creative once we are plugged to the energy of abundance. So if you're starting to see number 222, expect abundance of ideas, abundance of wealth, abundance of love, abundance of joy in your life. If you look on your clock, your watch, and you see 222, raise your energy, because so many great things are about to come in your life. Gratitude may help you so much to stay in that alignment. The next one, 1212. How often you see number 1212? So many people often write me, hey, I've just started seeing number 1212. Like since 3 months ago, I've started seeing 1212 all over the place. Is it something meaningful behind that, or am I just making things up? And I like to say, well, it depends of how you look at things. I like to see meanings in synchronicities, because if I follow them, I always experience something beautiful. And number 12 is associated with growth, and that something is about to impact your life in a truly positive way. So in other words, when we see number 1212, we could describe it as many good vibes are close to you and are coming into your life, entering into your life. So when you see number 1212, just relax, chill, because something great is about to happen. And the most important thing, sometimes when people work on certain projects and you want to see the results, because maybe it seems like things are not moving forward, or it seems like you could make more results until now, but nothing is changing, and you suddenly start to see number 1212. Remember to stay patient, because so many things are about to move. Sometimes we don't experience results when we want them, but we always experience them when we need them the most. And this is something we know deep inside, but it's often important to be reminded of that, because our intellectual mind is always seeking results, validation, confirmation, and things like that. And that's what is kind of disturbing that connection with intuition, which is saying, just do your thing. You're doing the right thing. Just keep it up. Things will happen. Results will come. And everything will align. Just keep up with that. Because in the past, my friends, when I've started my journey, when I've opened my company, I had no clients. I was just following my intuition. I had no idea how I will make money, how I will, make my streams of income. But I felt like I need to open a company, because it will firstly give me a feeling that I'm doing something right, that I'm walking on a path of independence. And, I had no idea how things will align, but I had a feeling that at the right time I will meet the right people, which will introduce me to the right experiences. And that started happening. So we need to trust the process. And in that process, we may become more familiar with those synchronicities when the universe is speaking to you through numbers, because it's the easiest way to receive a sign, and it's a less, like I said in the previous video, less mystical, because people are often afraid of something mystical. Like if a light being would appear in front of you, you might be scared because of that, because through movies and different stories we've been introduced to those things as that's something scary, but truly it's something completely natural. And as we are opening our spiritual senses, we are becoming more familiar with the things. But truly, the universe is always speaking to you through numbers. And when you start to see number 1212, it's a reminder that so much of good vibes are entering into your life. So surrender yourself. Whatever you're worrying about, let go of that and fully surrender. Do something you love, something that can help you to stay in alignment with yourself. And later I will explain some things that can help you to stay in alignment. But remember, so much of good vibes is about to enter into your life. Then also people are writing me about number 1010. So again, number 10 represents change, or a new beginning, a major new beginning. Like, same as number 1 represents something new, like a new chapter. And when we have 11, we have alignment. So it's not just about new chapter, it's about entering a completely new life, new reality. When it comes to number 10, it comes to finishing certain chapter and entering into a new one. But at the same time, when we have number 1010, it's a sign that we are protected, that our guides are with us, that they are supportive to us, to our work, to what we're doing. So if you're seeing number 1010, it's your sign that you're supported and that you're entering into a new phase of your life where your energy is getting even stronger. You're becoming even more creative, more productive, and you will meet some new people maybe, or some new projects will start in your life and you will start to work on certain new things. So always remember that you're protected, that you're supported, and the army of your ancestors are always with you, supporting your growth, your evolution, because, as you're doing that emotional healing of old wounds and letting go of what is not serving you anymore, you're not just freeing yourself, you're freeing that karmic connection to your past, to the negative patterns which are not serving you anymore. So you're not just freeing yourself, you're freeing your ancestors, you're freeing the pain which was kind of coming from generations to you, and you're doing that divine work of healing your DNA. So it's something that sometimes we need that reminder that we are not alone in that process. The whole universe is supporting you, and often because we don't see that support, we don't believe into it. But if we in tune with our intuition, we may sense that there's something within us present which is beyond ourselves, which is bigger than us, and it's an energy of presence of a divine power. It's hard to put it into words, but I'm sure you're familiar with it, even though you don't believe it often, or sometimes you know that it's there and that it is always supporting you. Then we have also another combination of number that I receive often messages about, and it is 333. So number 3 is a sign of harmony. It is also another sign which we could describe as that you're in alignment with the source. That's why it's a sign of harmony, because source is a pure manifestation of harmony. And the only reason we are out of harmony is to become more familiar with that source energy, because most often people get out of harmony so they would learn to create more harmony in their lives. And that's why often when people get out of harmony, or people start to meet certain challenges in their lives, they start to see number 333, combination of numbers 333. Maybe you can wake up in the morning, at 3:33 a.m. and you start wondering what it's all about. And it's all about harmony, my friends. It's a representation of a divine message for you to calm down, to stop being so hard on yourself. So many good changes are coming. Take it easy. I trust in you. So trust into yourself as well. It's a message for you to be more easy on yourself, because I know how hard it is to deal with certain emotions, especially when we're in situations when there are uncertain times, especially when it comes to finances or to our loved ones. Those are the times where it's truly, truly hard to just release everything, to just let go of everything and say, well, I'm free, I don't care what's going on. But the truth is, if we just learn to calm ourselves down with a great amount of trust, not that things will immediately align, but we'll be able to see things more clearly, and therefore we'll be able to respond to situation with a greater understanding, greater acceptance, and greater trust. And as we start responding to situations differently, we start projecting outside a different energy. And different energy always create new results. So it is a reminder, good changes are coming. You're tapping into that vibration of harmony, and things will work out. So doesn't matter in what kind of state you may find yourself in, things will align for you. So even when it's hard, even when you're feeling down, my friends, you will find the right solutions. You will find the right answers, but don't force it. Don't push it. Set some intentions, see what can you do, but don't fall too deep into worrying. Don't fall too deep into those negative patterns, because that's what blinds our vision. So make sure that you prioritize your energy flow. When we're worrying, when we fall in negative patterns, we block the energy. So make sure to prioritize your energy flow. And there are some tips you can do in your life to stay in that vibrational alignment. The first one is what I mentioned, prioritize your energy flow. So what it means? It means that you start doing more things that put you into the flow state. What is flow state? It's the state where we forget about time, we forget about space, and we just do what feels right to do. For me, it's painting, but it's also going outside into the nature, going on my bike, spending time with people I love. That's what puts me into the flow state. And if we pay attention to the energy in our body when we're doing those things, we may recognize that we feel truly vibrant, we feel truly alive, we feel truly connected with life. So prioritize your energy flow. Do things which puts you into the flow state. The second thing that will help you to stay in the vibrational alignment is to read or study what sparks your interest. This is so important because we always feel naturally drawn to something. We always feel naturally attracted to something. But at the same time, we are living in a world, in a system, which is kind of always pushing something that may spark our attention, our interest as well. Right? So when it comes to that spiritual work and discipline, it comes to finding the priorities, recognizing what is truly important to us so we can evolve as we are meant to evolve. And I want to remind you to cut the distractions and start paying more attention to what truly sparks your interest. Not just, those pleasurable things, but truly start studying something. Read a book about something that may inspire you, something that you feel attracted to. If you go into a library or into a bookstore, I'm sure that there will be at least one book that will truly spark your attention. And that's how you know that this book, this knowledge that is within that book, the information that's within, it's meant for you. It is calling you. So grab it, read it, and go on. Let's see what else can you learn. Let's see where else your life is leading you. And that's how can you train that awareness of your intuition. You can try today, truly, take a moment to in tune with yourself and ask yourself what sparks your interest right now. Is there something you truly want to learn, but maybe you're ignoring it because you've been too distracted? Pay attention to it and see what will come up. And then do it. Because the thing is, if we're ignoring our intuition, it will stop speaking to us. If we're ignoring the signs, we'll stop seeing them. If we're ignoring certain needs, we'll stop feeling them. So that's how we start blocking the energy by ignoring it, right? And that's how we can let go of the energy which is not serving us, by ignoring it and paying attention to something new. So this is the whole magic, my friends. Another thing that will help you to stay in vibrational alignment is release the need to push yourself. Because sometimes when we start doing something we love and we start to see certain results, we may fall into that state where we start pushing ourselves because we want to experience more. It's all coming from unresolved emotions, which is nothing wrong. We are a work in progress, in process. And we are learning to deal with our emotions. So stay grounded and release the need to push yourself. Also, my friend, something truly, truly important that I'm sure that you're already aware of, that is pulling you out of vibrational alignment, is being and spending time with people which don't recognize your worth. So eliminate places and people where you don't feel recognized. And it's not about seeking validation or certain approval, but just to feel like home in a good company. Like just you would feel like at home, but in a good company. That's what we need. We are social creatures. And we love to spend time with people who see our worth, right? So spend more time with people who actually see your worth. If you say, well, I don't know this kind of people, like people around me just don't support me, just don't see my worth, set some intentions and trust that you will meet the right people. But at the same time, become the version of yourself you wish to see in others, because that's what will help you to firstly step outside of your comfort zone, because that's the biggest reason why people are not meeting new people, because they tend to stay in the comfort zone and they are afraid to overcome their fears, or they just don't want to overcome their fears. So I'm always encouraging you to be brave enough to overcome your fears, step outside of the comfort zone, and tend to become who you wish to be, because that's where you will become truly magnetic for new relationships. So again, it works like magic. And learn to overcome imposter syndrome. So it means, often we are afraid who we are to talk about this, who we are to stand behind it. But the truth is, you know so much, and it's time to stand in your power. You've experienced so much, you went through so much. It's time to stand behind it, because maybe, just maybe, somebody needs what you have right now. Somebody needs the support you can give, that mental support, emotional support. You know so much, and you know that you know so much. So don't hide from that. Embrace the fear and go on. This will help you to not just to stay in vibrational alignment, it will even raise your energy and you will become even more vibrant. And you know how often we find ourselves waiting for the results, waiting for something, waiting for an invitation, waiting for that person. Rather than waiting, use that time for creating, or at least for self-care. It will help you to use the time. Time is divine. Time that we have right now is a time which is here for us, so we can use it. It's not here to throw it away. It's divine. Every single moment is divine moment for evolution. And when you decide to wait for something, you throw an opportunity to evolve, to grow, or to take care of yourself away. And that's why so many people feel anxious, worried, negative. And that's why it's so hard for so many people to get outside of the state of sadness or overcome it, because they are throwing their time away and they think that there's no light in their life present. Light is present for those who choose to see it. And often it's not an easy choice, but it's a must. So my friends, this is it for today. If anything is resonating with you from this video, it's a sign that it was meant for you. If nothing is resonating, well, just let it go. Just release it, go on with your day and do what you love. My friends, I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings and power. Thanks for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. I Draw My Passion. You're all truly appreciated. To everyone who needs some daily reminders, go and check out my Instagram page, AttractPassion, where you can find daily quick messages for every single day. And to find my art gallery, go and check out my other Instagram page, I Draw My Passion, where you can find my work. See you there. Till next time, one love.